It's time now for me to interview our semifinalists. They don't know what I'm going to ask them, and I never fail to be surprised, even amazed at the answers I get. The only thing everybody is sure of is that it's going to be live, so anything can happen. At the end of each interview, our television audience will see the contestants' average score in this part of the competition. I remind you that the scores will not be seen by our judges, our contestants, or the audience here in the theater. Let's begin the Miss USA interview competition with you, Miss Arizona. She is Michelle Joanne Ducote. She lives in Tempe. She's 22 years old, and you are sort of at a crossroads in life, are you not? You're about to start a new job.
Yes.
What's that?
I just recently was hired with American Airlines as a flight attendant.
And that is not the most important thing that has happened to you since you came to the pageant, is it?
No.
Why don't you tell our audience what happened?
Well, about 3 days after I got here, my boyfriend called me over the phone and he proposed to me.
And?
And I said yes.
And you said yes. Now, he is back in Tempe?
Yeah, in Mesa.
What does he do?
He's a police officer.
And how long had you been here before he proposed?
About 3 days.
It took 3 days for his heart to grow fonder, huh?
I don't think it took that long.
All right. Thank you, Miss Arizona.
Thank you.
Now, let's meet you, Miss Massachusetts. She is Mercedes Wagoner. She lives in Boston. She's 21. She attends Boston University. And Miss Massachusetts here has fulfilled the fantasy of many children. Her father is a candy manufacturer, isn't he?
That's right. I don't think either of them expected to be in the chocolate business, but...
You actually grew up as a child around a chocolate factory.
Since I was about 8 years old.
And did you eat chocolate?
Yes, I eat it.
And
a
you
lot.
like chocolate?
Yes.
Tell me, at your last checkup, did you have cavities?
No, I didn't. I think my system has gotten used to it since I've been around it for so long.
Probably so. What are you studying at Boston University?
I'm a junior in marketing.
And what do you want to do?
I'd like to go on to study corporate law and then go into business myself.
You are going to be a lawyer?
No, I'm going to go into business, but I would like to get a corporate law degree.
Fine, fine. Thank you, Miss
you.
Massachusetts. Now, you will see her score at home, but we do not see it in the theater. Let's talk with Miss Texas. She is Laura Herring of El Paso. She's 21 years old. And Miss Texas speaks 3 languages. I hope one of them is English.
Yes, it is.
What else do you speak?
I speak French and Spanish.
Where'd you learn French?
In Switzerland, I studied there for a year, and I traveled throughout the world.
Oh, you are the one who went backpacking around the world after you graduated.
Yes, I did. I was a social worker in India for a month, and that gave me the opportunity of traveling throughout Asia, the Middle East, and all of Europe.
How did you ever talk your father into allowing you to backpack around the country, around the world?
It was very difficult. I had to convince my mother first, and she convinced my father.
Maybe you should have your mother talk to the judges.
Oh, maybe I will.
Thank you, Miss Texas.
Thank you.
And you're next, Miss Illinois. She is Laura Bach. She lives in Elmhurst. She's 23. And you are a graduate of Notre Dame University.
Yes, I am.
What do you do now?
I sell computers. I'm a marketing representative for a big blue computer company.
You sell computers?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's imagine that I am the president of Bob Barker Enterprises and that my business grosses millions of dollars every year. Now, let's imagine that.
I bet it does.
And you want to sell me computers. What would you say?
I'd ask, how would you like to increase revenues?
I'd like it.
Would you think you could be more efficient, being automated?
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I think definitely.
All right.
And if the price was right, I'm sure.
I think I'll leave it right there. Thank you. Miss Hawaii, Tina Marie Machado of Honolulu. She's 25, and until she became Miss Hawaii, you were a lobbyist assistant in the state capitol. Now, that sounds like a very interesting job. What
Very interesting, Bob.
did you or do you do as a lobbyist assistant?
Well, basically what my lobbyer and myself would do was go to the state capitol and lobby any bills that concern the real estate industry throughout Oahu and the outer islands. It was very interesting.
How many bills would you go over in a year, for example?
Oh, my goodness. Well, the legislature session would last about 6 weeks, and we'd go over hundreds. Not to mention that they would not basically be heard, but...
So you were a busy young lady.
Very busy.
Now, Hawaii is an exotic land, and we have young women here from all over the United States. What question have they asked you most?
Well, Bob, they don't seem to ask me about the beautiful beaches and the sunshine. They ask me about Tom Selleck. That's not a bad question, really.
Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, it is probing questions like that that make this pageant an educational experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
We have finished the first half of our interview competition, and the second half is just ahead.